Welcome to the best racing channel in the world. We've got Bowman Stadium racing coverage, the TCWN post-race show, Burt Myers back in Victory Lane. Welcome to the Charles Warren Network, the best racing channel in the world. This is Burt Myers.
And this is Brandon Ward.
You're watching the
Charles Warren Network.
What's up, best racing channel in the world? Back for another edition of the TCWN post-race show. Last edition of it for the 2022 Bowman Gray Stadium season, if you can even call it the Bowman Gray season anymore, because it's over. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into with the results and then the final point standings for 2022 at Bowman Gray Stadium. So, here we go. The modified race, that's just the modified race one. Okay, anyway, modified race. Jason Myers is your winner. He's followed by his older brother, Burt Myers. And then third place is the champion, Tim Brown. Then Lee Jeffries. The showstopper, Chris Fleming. Brandon Ward, Junior Snow, Brody Jones, William Smith, and John Holloman rounds out the top 10. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the final point standings. And Tim Brown gets his 12th Bowman Gray Stadium Modified Championship. Did it with no wins. That's impressive. He's only the fourth driver in Bowman Gray Stadium history, well, I guess I should say modified history, to do that. But he finishes the season out with 788 points. Then he's followed by Brandon Ward with 767. And then Chris Fleming and Jason Myers tied for third place on the point standings board with 738. And then Burt Myers is fifth with 735. And then Jonathan Brown falls all the way down to sixth with 688. And then John Holloman with 665. And then Jeremy Gerstrom with 616. And then, let's see, Randy Butner is ninth with 594. Yeah, 594. Excuse me. And then Lee Jeffries rounds the top 10 with 589. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the sportsman race. And Riley Neal won it on the track. But after the post-race dust settled, Michael Adams came out as the winner. And he was followed by fan favorite Amber Lynn, and Sterling Plemons, the Tiger Tommy Neal, Zach Orr, Jacob Creed, Donkey Strong, Justin Taylor, Kyle Southern, Zach Clifton, and the teenager Chase Robertson rounds out the top 10. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the final point standings for the sportsman class. And for the second year in a row, Tommy Neal gets it done. He wins the 2022 Sportsman McDowell-Henninger Sportsman Series Championship. He finishes the year out with 770 points, and he's followed by Donkey Strong Justin Taylor, and second with 732. And then Zach Orr is third with 720. And Michael Adams with 709. And then the teenager barely sneaks through for a top 5 finish in the points with 701. And then Zach Orr barely misses the top 5 in 6th with 650. And then fan favorite Amber Lynn is 7th with 641. And then Wesley Thompson is 8th with 587. And then Riley Neal is 9th with 531. And then Kyle Southern rounds out the top 10 with 527. Now we'll get into what was probably the wildest race of the night. This Street Stock Series, that's what it was. That's what it is. We're going to go ahead and get into it. Nate Gregg is your winner, followed by Bryant Robertson, Brad Lewis, Billy Gregg, the K-Train Kevin Gilbert, and then Brian Sykes Jr., Gerald Robertson Jr., Brian Sykes Sr., Donnie Martin, and Willie Wall rounds out the top 10. Now, we're going to go ahead and get into the street stock points, final point standings. And the third person goes back-to-back. Billy Gregg, he goes back-to-back again, as well as Sam Brown and Tommy Neal. He finishes the year out with 784 points, and he's followed by his son, Nate Gregg, with 772. Excuse me. Then Brian Sykes Sr. is third with 642. And then Christian Joyce is fourth with 610. And then Bryant Robertson with 600 on the dot is in fifth. And then barely missing out on the top 5 in points is Zach Staley with 594. And then the K-Train Kevin Gilbert is seventh with 590. And Pawpaw David Creed is 8th with 560. And then Brian Sykes Jr. is 9th with 556. And then Austin Jones rounds out the top 10 with 508. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the Stadium Stock race. And Show Me the Money. Chuck Wall got the money as he won that race. He's followed by A.J. Sanders, Stephen Sanders, Blaine Curry, Isaac Harris, Grayson Keaton, Watt Sapp, Justin Owens, Matt Alley, and Kyler Staley rounds out the top 10. Now we're going to go ahead and get into the final point standings for the Stadium Stocks. And A.J. Sanders is your 2022 Stadium Stock champion. He finishes the year off with 850 points. And then he's followed by Brandon Brindle with 762. And then Watt Sapp is 3rd with 742. And then Blaine Curry is 4th with 712. And Justin Owens with 662. And then Show Me the Money, Chuck Wall is 6th with 628. And then Brandon Krotz is 7th with 562. And then Andrew Cates is 8th with 550. Then Cody Gum is 9th with 546. And then Kyler Staley rounds out the top 10 with 544. So that will do it for. Gosh, what is my TV doing? Look at this. What is my TV doing? Oh my goodness, I don't know what that is. I hope it's okay. But anyway, that'll do it for 2022. But yeah, guys, that'll go ahead and do it for the 2022 season. Oh, my monitor's going to sleep. Oh well. The logo will be put there anyway. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys for 2022 Bowman Gray Stadium. Stick around for the remaining schedule for the Smart Modified Tour because I cover them as well. Points and results. And so yeah, don't leave me quite yet, folks. We still got the Smart Modifieds to do. Got 3 races in September, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think they got 3 races in October. So yeah, that'll be interesting to do. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video on Facebook, all that good stuff. God bless, peace out. I'm gone. As a 10-time Bowman Gray Stadium Modified Champion, Burt Myers, he asks you to.
If you haven't subscribed to Charlie Warren's YouTube videos, go ahead and do that now.